Okay, at Home Depot today, our haul there was really small. All of their stuff is still at a 50% well, I take that back. Not quite everything at Home Depot is down to 50% off yet. Some of their ornaments and lights and stuff are not quite at 50%, although most of it was. But one of the things that I could not resist, and it's the only item that we got today at the Home Depot, was this beautiful glitter ribbon. And this is the Scotch brand, so it is a very good brand. Not sure how well that glitter, I think the light is kind of hindering it from showing up. Anyway, this is the green glitter, and each roll does have right at 16 feet on there. And I believe it looks like it's about a ½ inch wide. Yeah, it's 0.59 of an inch, just a little more than ½ an inch wide. So it is self-adhesive. I got 2 of the green, 2 of the red, and they only had 1 more gold, so we picked up the gold one. These were regularly priced at $2.97. That's $3, you may as well say, per roll, and we picked them up for just 98 cents. These were 66% off of these little rolls. So we did pick up the 5 of those. And they did have a few more, so if those hang on in the store until they drop to 75%, you know that I will definitely be back, because that is a great deal. You would pay $1 at the Dollar Tree for an item, and sometimes you can see the Scotch brand at the Dollar Tree, but I don't think I have yet to see one that has quite this many feet on there. So I thought that was a super great value. So we did pick up the 5 of those at Home Depot, and that was the only thing I found there. So come on with me to Walgreens. Okay, so at Walgreens today, there was a little bit of confusion, and if you are heading into your Walgreens, don't let the shelf tags fool you. My husband did speak with the manager at our store where we were today in our little town, and everything is 50% off, but it's not marked on any of the shelves. Some of the items will have a markdown tag. That was actually what the markdown price was right before Christmas, and either they just haven't had time yet to change all those tags out, or I'm not sure what's happening with that, but don't let that stop you from buying stuff. I did notice while we were out today, out of all the stores that we went to, Walgreens shelves were still the fullest. And I think that's because most people aren't aware that the stuff really is 50% off. So your shelves might be stocked too if your store hasn't yet put up the sign. So you might have some good pickings if you hurry on down there. We only picked up a few items at Walgreens today because a lot of their stuff we're going to wait to see if it'll drop to 75%. And sometimes Walgreens will even drop theirs all the way down to 90%. So we're going to hold out just a little bit, but there were a couple of items that I wanted to go ahead and snag up before they completely sold out. My Walgreens only had 2 of what I'm about to show you, and I didn't want to take a chance of losing them. But they are these beautiful reindeer, and I don't think that the camera is showing you just how glittery and sparkly this one is. This one is white, but he has a white glitter on him. He is regularly priced at $9.99, so I was able to pick him up at $4.99. I have always wanted the reindeer. I love a beautiful tablescape with the reindeer, but have never wanted to pay full price because we just honestly haven't had that kind of money just to be able to buy the decorations you'd like to have. So when I found these tonight that were marked off by 50% down to $4.99, I knew I had to get them. This one here, and the camera is just not showing real good light tonight without the sun behind me, but he is silver, and he also has a silver glitter on him. Really, really sparkly and pretty. So I've got those 2 started, and we will be down in another little town tomorrow when we go to church, and I want to stop in a Walgreens down there to see if they have any more of these deer, because I've been waiting for a couple years now to get my deer, and if I can find just a couple more, then I want to pick those up 2. Another thing that my husband spotted tonight while we were in Walgreens was the old Charlie Brown Christmas. Can you believe that out of all these years, we still have never collected this movie? And my children are 18 and 16 and have never seen it because we don't have television. We just have a TV that we watch movies on, but we don't have TV coming into our home. So we thought it was about time they see this movie. So we picked this up for $5 tonight. And then the same situation. My children have never seen any of these either. Can you believe it? But we got the whole collection of the Rudolph and Frosty the Snowman. It also has Santa Claus is Coming to Town, the Little Drummer Boy, Cricket on the Hearth, Magoo's Christmas Carol, and Frosty Returns. It's got 7 of our favorite holiday movies on there for just $10. These were also clearance down by 50%. So those are a few of the half price items that we were able to pick up at Walgreens. Now come with us to Big Lots. Okay, the last store that we were in today, where we actually purchased something anyway, was at Big Lots. And yes, all of their holiday stuff is at 50% off already. But like with most of the other stores, the store in my town, the shelves were almost cleared off. We don't have a real big town nor a real big store. So if you don't get there early the day after Christmas, you can miss out on some really great deals. But we did find a couple of things that we wanted to pick up and bring home with us. And hopefully I'm going to get to make it to another Big Lots very soon to try to see what I may be able to find there. Big Lots actually has some really good decorative items, and they always have. I have been shopping the holiday section at Big Lots for probably 20 years or more, because I was already shopping things in their holiday section well before I had the children. The very first minute that it opened in our town, I fell in love with that store, and you can really find some unique things there that you can't find at any other store, or at least not at stores in my town. So I love going to Big Lots for the holidays. They did have a couple of things on clearance that we weren't able to pick up just because they were messed up, and I'm hoping I can find them elsewhere. But a few of the things that we found there was on the food items, be sure that you check your receipt, because some of the food items are marked at 30% off and some are marked at 50% off, and then some aren't ringing up at all even though they are clearly marked at 50% off. So we did have to catch that error while she was ringing these up. And it was verified by a manager that yes, they all were supposed to be 50% off. So keep that in mind. Always watch your receipts, because 20 cents on an item here or 20 cents there, if that's happening to you all day long all over town, that can really add up. And then you're wasting a couple of dollars when you don't have to. But we did pick up 3 more of the little cookie tins. These little tins here do hold a chocolate chip cookie in them. They're not super huge, and if you're not going to reuse the tin for anything, then that might not be something that you would want to spend 50 cents on. But if you have another use that you could incorporate these little tins into, then 50 cents for that is a pretty good deal. Those were half off. We did pick up some of this peppermint chocolate pretzels. This was clearance down to just 75 cents. If you like peppermint bark, then you're going to love these pretzels. If you're not super hip on the peppermint flavor, then this is probably not something that you would like. But you get, that's 5 ounces for just 75 cents. You can't beat that deal. So if they still have those in a few days, we'll stock up on some more of those. We did pick up some of the little chocolate crispy Santas for $1. That was a pretty good deal, clearance down. That's it for the food. But while we were in there, they were also having a sale on, you can guess it, more snowman Christmas cards. And I know all of you are probably thinking, how many snowman Christmas cards does that lady need? But I need as many as I can get my hands on at a good deal. This one here does contain 34. It was one of the larger packs inside of Big Lots. Some of theirs only had 10 to 14 cards. We did see one pack that had 28, but then I found this one with 34 cards in it, and this one was clearance down to $3.50 at a half off deal. So that's not too bad for the 34 cards. That's about 10 cards for $1, which is a little more than what you would pay at Dollar Tree because most of theirs are 14 for $1, but this is a larger card. It is a better quality and it has the decorative glitters on there. So it is a better card than what you're gonna get at Dollar Tree for roughly the same price. So definitely had to grab some of those. While there, I did find some of their duct tape. Now it's not the duct tape brand. It's actually, not even sure who manufactures this one. It just says fashion duct tape made in the USA. So I can't tell you who actually makes it. But I did pick up two that say happy birthday for any packages that I may want to ship out around someone's birthday. These were clearance down to just $1. And each of these rolls has, let's see here, 10 yards, which is 30 feet of product. So that's not a bad amount of product for $1. And also in the fashion duct tape, I found these with the beautiful red hearts. That is going to come in perfect for Valentine's Day. This also has, this one has 10 yards, which is 30 feet of duct tape, clearance down to just $1. So I did pick up 3 of those. That holiday is coming up here very soon. And the last item that I found that was on clearance today for half off were these beautiful silver ribbons. These were regularly priced at $2, so we were able to pick them up for $1. Each one of these is a 6 count of those glitter ribbons, and they're a pretty good size. They're not the large ones, but they're not the super small ones that I already have either. They're kind of in between. Before Christmas time, we had looked for these to put on our big tree because I had to throw all of my old stuff out. Most of you saw that through Vlogmas. And I needed some silver ribbons or silver bows, and we could not find them before Christmas. So when we walked in today and my husband spotted these, I said, grab them while you can. They only had 6 more, nope, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more packs of these on the shelf. So we picked up all 5 so that we'll have them for our big tree next year. So be on the lookout for that. If you're looking for holiday ribbons and bows and in special kind of colors, Big Lots is always a great place to look because they really do get some neat stuff in stock there. All right, that's it for this after Christmas clearance haul that we picked up today. I'm sure over the next couple of weeks we're going to be looking and grabbing more stuff as the prices drop lower and lower and lower. Tomorrow we're going to be in a town where there's actually a Target store, and we probably are going to try to squeeze by Ross and maybe Home Goods. Just depends on how much time we have tomorrow between both church services. So hopefully we can find a couple of great deals in those stores as well. But I am curious to see what you guys have been finding. If you have made a video of your after Christmas haul, please be sure to comment below and let me know the link, because I would love to take a look at the kinds of stuff you are finding that you're going to be able to put up and save for next year. I want to thank all of you guys for watching, and we will see you in the next video.